If you are new to my channel and watching me cooking for the very first time, go ahead and hit your subscribe button. Turn your notification settings on so you will be reminded whenever I upload a new video. Here we go, goodie, another great recipe for you in my Jamaican kitchen. It's fast, it's easy, and it's simple, especially for beginners. If you're cooking for the very first time, this is the one that you need to watch. All right, so let's get started. Well, okay, goodie, let's get started into making one of the best honey garlic glazed chicken thighs you could ever have right inside of your oven. This thing is so delicious, so tasty, and I'm going to take you right through it step by step. Even good for beginners. Let's get started. Now I have 6 thighs right there. Now you could use as many thighs as you like. I'm serving for 6, right? So it's 6 I'm going with. Now you want to make sure that you wash those thighs really good with lemon juice and vinegar. Okay, soak it in that water for a few minutes before you do anything to it. Now you also want to leave that skin on. We're doing skin on. Do not take your skin off, guys, for this recipe, because you need that skin to trap in all your flavors. Now to that, you're going to need garlic, fresh garlic for this recipe. The more garlic, the better this recipe is going to taste. Now you also need salt and black pepper. You need onion powder for the recipe. You also need crushed red peppers for it as well. Some kind of a season, chicken seasoning, all-purpose seasoning, Old Bay seasoning, whatever that you like, you go for that. But you need something to give it a boost. I'm also going to be adding 2 tablespoons of paprika to it as well. We are going to be adding some veggies to this. Now you're going to need some carrots, and you're going to need some cucumber, okay? We're also going to sprinkle a little bit of rosemary to it as well. In addition to that, you're going to need apple cider vinegar. You're also going to need lemon juice, and you're going to need 3 tablespoons of melted butter, as well as the main event, honey. Yes, let's get started.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go.
Okay, guys, we want to go ahead and add or marinate on that chicken. And you want to also make sure that your hands are nice and clean. You want to let this sit for at least 30 minutes before you pop it in the oven. Now your oven should be preheated, y'all. And your oven needs to be preheated at 375 degrees. And within 30 minutes, I'm going to come right back here, and we're going to move on to our next thing, right? So we go ahead and we rub that into the chicken on both sides.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest.
No, goodie. Make this sit and chill for a few, and I'll meet you right back here. Okay, goodie, my chicken have been sitting for about 30 minutes to be exact. You want to take that plastic off, and it's time to make this thing pretty and pop this in the oven. Remember, guys, your oven should be preheated only 375 degrees. We're going to pop this in for about 30 minutes. But y'all, I don't know how me stay. Before me put that in the oven, we're going to make this thing nice and pretty. Now with your cucumber, you want to place that on top of your chicken like that. You want to go ahead and add in your carrots. Now y'all, let's go ahead and pop that into the oven, right? When we come back, the thing should look exactly like this. Now y'all, after 30 minutes of cooking in the oven, uncovered, that is what the chicken is going to look like. Now with that, all that good juices down there, you just want to go ahead and coat your veggie on top. Now you're going to put this back in the oven for another 15 minutes, right? But this time only, you're going to cover this with your foil paper. Okay, so you're going to cover this up with your foil, and then you're going to pop it back in your oven. Now you're going to turn the oven down though, from 375 to 325 degrees. And in 15 minutes, I'll come right back here. Okay y'all, while I have my chicken in the oven, and I'm going to give it about 15 minutes before I make my glaze, alright? So the first thing you want to do here is go ahead and add your honey into that pot. Then you add your soy sauce. And y'all, I'm going to put all the amount for the recipe down below. Now you want to go ahead and add some ketchup to it. And I'm even going to throw in some extra garlic. And just mix this together. And what you're looking for right here is for everything to come together. And you want it to start bubble up nice and good. And so when everything bubble, it's going to come to a nice, rich, thick consistency. And then we're going to pour that all over our chicken. Now y'all, look at that. Look at that. That is perfect. See that? When it starts to hold onto your spoon like that, that's when you know that your sauce is done. Look at that. Perfect. Now we go ahead and take that foil off. That looks divine. You want to go ahead and wait for that sauce to slow down a little bit. Nice and slow, and when that's done bubble, you go ahead and you pour that on top of that chicken, y'all. Look at that. And after all that, we just drizzle some parsley on top of that goodness. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. That is divine. In the oven, honey, garlic, glazed baked chicken. Look at that. Here we go, goodie. Another great recipe for you in my Jamaican kitchen. It's fast, it's easy, and it's simple. Don't forget to give your girl a big fat thumbs up. Like the video, share the recipes with friends and family. Tell me what you'd like to see me cooking in my kitchen next. And as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy!